Hello, fellow fantasy and sci-fi fans. Hope you're doing well. My name is Nicolas. Welcome to the next episode of the Sentinel of Zellarin. If you like what I'm doing, please comment, like and subscribe. There is no time to lose. Here comes straight Daria's narrative. Cause I'm Daria. 3, 2, 1, action! I think the stew is ready. The old lionman stood up, went to the triangular shelf and returned with 3 wooden bowls with spoons inside. He filled them and gave us 2. Careful, the stew is hot, he warned. Thank you, said Kevin. Thank you, I said too. I hope you enjoy my modest meal. Garvenon sat on the floor and began eating. So we did. The stew was perfect. I knew it was from hunger, but I had never tasted such a delicious meal. There was flesh inside, and it was a lot. It's splendid. Can I have one more? Asked Hevon. I looked at his bowl. It was empty already. In total, Hevon managed 5 full bowls of the stew, I 3, Garvenon 2, and the pentapod Pon 1. This was an insane amount of food for such a small critter. He climbed again on my back. From the low clicking sounds I could tell he's satisfied. Have you finished? Asked Garvenon. Do you want more? We politely declined. The cauldron remained more than half full. I was wondering for who is all this stew? Soon the answer came. The old lionman took the ladle and knocked 1 time on the ceiling. In that second, it was removed and replaced by the huge head of the whisked dragon. Hevon and I instinctively lowered ourselves. Pon froze. Our host took the cauldron, stepped on the golden table, and gave it to the dragon. The reptile took it between its jaws and disappeared. The long head appeared again with a satisfied expression and lowered the empty cauldron. The reptile snorted. There is no more stew, Chianti, said Garvenon. Tomorrow I'll cook another one. Come. He spread his arms. The dragon lowered its head again, folded her whiskers into spirals and gently touched Garvenon's chest. He began to pet her like a dog. Oh, my darling. Garvenon's hands moved upwards, scratching the dragon's neck. His claws weren't out. The giant reptile closed its eyes in pleasure. We silently watched. Now it's time to introduce our guests, said Garvenon. Garvenon, began Hevon. Relax, White One. She isn't dangerous. Just look at her. She's so sweet. What must I do? Hevon asked. Don't show your fear, advised Garvenon. Who said I'm afraid? I suppressed my laughter. Garvenon ignored Hevon's words. Come, my dear. This is Hevon. He's my friend. Be nice. Scratch her on the chin, Garvenon told Hevon. Hevon stood up and stepped on the table. He slowly stretched his hands to the reptile. The dragon hissed. Hevon's hands froze in midair. Hey, be nice, remember? Garvenon gave Hevon a sign to continue. Slowly but surely his hands reached the dragon's chin and gently began to stroke the scaly skin. See, everything's fine, Chianti. Now scratch her neck, Garvenon said. Yes, scratch it. Don't touch the whiskers. Yes, you're doing it right. Hevon was like a child petting a Rottweiler. I could see the joy in his face. Chianti closed her eyes in pleasure. This went for a while. Okay, that's enough, said Garvenon. Well done, White One. Well done. Hevon smiled. Thank you. Daria, now it's your turn. Garvenon invited me to step on the table. Heaven sat and I stood up. The kobold pentapod jumped from me and conveniently hid under the table. I couldn't blame him. I was trying not to show my fear. I wasn't shivering but was frozen like a statue. Daria, come on, urged Garvanon. My body refused to move. Daria, there is no reason to be afraid. Garvanon tried to calm me. There was a big reason to be afraid. No smaller than a giant reptile. Finally, I stepped on the table and approached the dragon very cautiously. Now my hands were shivering, not too sure what to do. Come on, Daria, I'm right here, reassured Heaven. What can you do to help me if the dragon decides to eat me? I thought, but just nodded. My hand touched the scaly skin. It was warm. I avoided looking at the beast. Instead, I was looking at my hand. I looked at it as if I was saying, goodbye. The reptile's head turned right at me. The dragon slyly opened its jaws. This was it, I thought. Heaven slowly rose and the scepter sword flew in his hands. I decided to run, but my body didn't move a muscle. Then the dragon licked me. The damn thing licked me. This was all, folks, for today. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good time. See you next time. Signing out.